Hey Barbz, it's your girl Pink Siren. Welcome back to Pink World Station. You're watching the Barbz Spotlight, where we sit down with members of the Barbz community to discuss their stories, experiences, journeys as creators, fans, and voices of the culture. Today's guest is someone many of you may know from Twitter through his commentary, his reactions, his discussion on Twitter and about Nicki Minaj and pop culture. He's built a highly engaged audience and become one of the most recognizable Barb creators on Twitter. Welcome, DaShawn.
Hey,
How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
DaShawn, for the Barbs who may not know about you, who is DaShawn and how did you become a Barb?
Um, I'm probably say how I became a barb was listening to a feature song that was on my mom's playlist in the early 2010s, which it was around the time Trey Songz album came out, and it was bottoms up, and that's how I first heard about Nicki Minaj and this and with me, I'm very keen about mental health. I am very keen about LGBTQ advocacy. I'm in. I will say I'm about to go into the media field because I had just got my trade school certification last year. So I'm about to go and do something with the TV or radio broadcasting side of things, and yeah. And I'm a Sagittarius like Nikki. I'm 3 days before Nikki.
Okay, Sag. Okay, was that so? Bottoms Up was your first song?
Yeah, it was the first song about that I heard from Nicki in the early 2010.
Okay, do you know what era you became a Barb officially?
I like uh, it was between Roman Reloaded and Pink Print because I was very active in late 2013 and all of 2014. It was between Roman Reloaded and Pink Print.
Okay, what drew you to Nicki's music and personality?
I'll probably say like the animated voices, the pink color fashion.
Oh, I noticed that you have a Nicki follow. How did that happen?
I don't know myself, but I do know it was in 2015, and she followed me in 2015.
What was your reaction when you realized she followed you?
I was I was very excited.
Um, did you think it was real at first, or did you think it was like, another Nicki account? I'll be seeing so many people with Nicki Minaj name, and I'll be like, "Oh, is that Nicki?"
Yeah, yeah. But I checked, it was really her.
What does that follow mean to you personally?
Um, Probably she knows who I am, and because I did talk to her back in August of, matter of fact, August 9th of last year, and
You said
she
last year?
yeah, August 9th of last year. I'm the same DaShawn she spoke to on Spaces last year.
Okay, and during that Spaces interaction, what did she say to you?
Um, she had gave me she had gave me some advice. She had given me some advice regarding my passion for media because around this time last year I was in school. I was in trade school for media for radio TV broadcasting.
Okay. How are you enjoying that?
I'm finished. It was like I said, it was an 8 month program because I graduated early November of last year.
Congratulations on graduating, Barbs. We love an educated Barb.
Yeah, and I will say the same day I talked to her on Spaces was the same day I saw her 10 years prior at the Pink Print tour in Chicago. But that was my first concert of any Nicki. That was my first concert of Nicki and any major artist.
Okay. That's really cool. I didn't go to the Pink Print because I was a broke young Barb at that time, but I did go to Gag City, so
Yeah,
I was.
I went to Pink Print. Well, my grandmama my late grandmother at the time, she helped me with the Pink Print tour. Cause like I said, Chicago's not that far. Chicago's hop, skipping, and jump away from me, and Gag City. I went to two Chicago shows. I got a screenshot of me at Nicki's truck on the first Gag City Chicago night, and then I initially tried to play Nicki trivia in June of that same year, but had I had lost that part of Nicki trivia, but but I did end up going to Queens, and I was on the floor and in the Gag City Lounge for Queens because someone couldn't make it, so they had gifted me their ticket.
Oh, I know you had a good show time at the Queens Gag City.
Yep, yeah, because I was on the floor and at the barricade.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about being a Barb?
I would say probably I guess we stand out probably.
Definitely, I would say that all the barbs are very unique and we all have our own style and we bring so much to the table. So I agree with that.
Yep.
What do you think outsiders misunderstand most about this fan base?
Probably when they say Nikki don't know what she don't care about us, so on and so forth.
Yes, definitely. I hear a lot of people, Nikki doesn't care about the barbs and Nikki da da da. And Nikki is like one of those celebrities that has one of the best relationships with her fan base and like
Right,
really keeps in touch with us and like, just checks in on us without wanting anything specifically.
right.
So I agree with that. What's been your favorite Nikki era to experience?
Oh, I'll say, oh gosh, I'll say a little bit of Roma Reloaded because I was so young at the time. Pink Print, and then Pink Friday, recently Pink Friday too.
Definitely. What Nicki Minaj album means the most to you personally?
Probably, I would say Pink Print and PF2
Why Pink Print and PF2?
because Pink Print, it, oh gosh, Pink Print got me through a toxic relationship in 2023, and then PF2, I probably say because around the time PF2 initially had came out, I probably say a couple of songs like "Are You Gone Already?" Last time I saw you, etc., so on and so forth. It kind of hit hard to me because like a week or two prior to the December 8th release, my grandmother had died right before Thanksgiving, so that those two songs kind of mean something to me, especially last time I saw you because we had just me and my before my grandmother and me had just saw that she had performed it at the VMA, and not knowing that would be my reality a couple of months later.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Mhm. What do you think Nicki has changed for female rap?
I'll just say in general a lot because what she did it was never done before. Now when she does it, everyone else want to do it too.
Do you think Nicki Minaj gets enough credit for her influence?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no.
In what ways, yes. In what ways, no?
In a way, yes, because you got a whole bunch of fans, like but a bunch of Barb's like that lives vicariously through her in day to day life, and some of that stuff she radiates kind of give a give like a confident bossed up energy for the Barb's. In some ways, no, because in the general public, um, then the general public probably in the general public probably be like, how like, oh, this don't equate to what the female rappers did before her and stuff like that. A lot of they give a lot of bull crap about it.
Underhanded compliments and trying to
Yes.
better her, yes. Um, what makes Nicki different from every other female rapper for you?
If she can stay in rap, but also dip into different genres like gospel, like pop, like country stuff like that.
Yes, I love when she gets in her gospel bag or just country
R and
bag.
B, yeah.
Yes, R&B Nicki. I love the singing Nicki. Um, what's one of your favorite Barb memories?
Like I said when I spoke to Nikki on Spaces, um, when I met Nikki at her truck in Chicago, and then seeing her on on the main floor in Queens.
Okay. Now we're going to get into some hot takes. So let's see. What is Nicki's most underrated song?
I'll probably say Marilyn Monroe and Masquerade.
All the Barbs love Marilyn Monroe. Like I had so many Barbs mention that song. Definitely. If you could bring back one Nicki era for a week, what would it be?
Oh, Roman Reloaded.
You love that Roman Reloaded era. It was
Yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah. I was so young at the time to go to the concert, but cause like I said, I wasn't on social media at the. Well, I was on social media, but I wasn't like on social media active in the Barb's algorithm. But in that time frame, but yeah, Roman Reloaded era.
okay. I'm gonna give you two options and you could pick one.
Yeah,
Pink Friday or Pink Friday 2.
I'll probably say Pink Friday.
Why Pink Friday?
Cause that's how probably how I heard about bro. Well, in that time frame lead up to it, that's how I knew who Nicki was. After I heard Bottoms Up, I heard other songs, and I had to go back and see. Um, I had to go back and see who was this person. And say, oh, that's the same person. I listened to on my mom's playlist with Trey songs because I'm like, it's. Are you sure this is the same as the? Yup.
Roman or Martha?
Oh gosh, probably say both for me. At least me personally, both.
Okay. Barbie Dreams or Chun-Li?
Certainly,
Okay. Queen or Pink Print?
Pink Print.
What is your favorite Nicki feature ever?
Like, like someone feature on her song or her feature on their song.
Her feature on their song.
Mariah Carey up at my face for me personally.
Not Mariah Carey, child. I can't with you.
Yeah, 'cause I like that song. Like that when she was featured on, cause that feature on it, and yeah,
Yeah, she did eat that up though. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
What's your favorite Nicki Minaj music video?
Uh, I probably say like I would say "Moment for Life."
I love that video too. And
Yep.
her and Drake getting married.
Yeah.
They should have did it in real life. But okay.
Yeah,
What has being a Barb taught you about loyalty?
I learned a whole lot with being loyal and people being loyal to me and trust and everything in that category.
Has Nicki Minaj inspired you in your own life?
Um, Deeply, yes.
What would you say to people who think fan communities are not important?
I'll say it is important because you got the people that has common things as you got and common have same things in common like music and stuff like that and people connect and like for the bars when we be outside we be getting together in real life and and um and it was one of my first major relationships after I was in that toxic situation was a Barb. So like it means everything to me.
Have you made real friendships through the fan base?
Yes. That will yes. Matter of fact, helping one of the Chicago bars with a Nicki night in September as I currently speak and yeah, because I'm friends with a few barbs in Chicago. Some I met in Chicago, some I met in Queens, and I'm planning. I was going to a concert later on this year in Atlanta, but I'm not going anymore. But I'm still going to Atlanta, but I'm hooked up with some of the bars while I'm down there to see my family.
Okay, that's cool.
And I would say um, okay, and my well, we still friends now, but I did used to date bars from Chi Town. So like I said, I would say it's been a significant factor in my life, at least for me personally.
Okay. What do you think makes a great Barb?
Just being you, just being like just being yourself in your own unique way.
What advice would you give to new fans joining the community?
Um and well, first of all, it ain't for the weak. I probably say just be respectful to everyone in their opinions
It's
and and
definitely for the
and
weak.
and then not for the weak.
It's definitely not for the weak, but I feel like the community is like, everybody hates on the Barbs, but we're a real positive community among each other. We only drag people outside, because they're always attacking Nikki. But I would say what you said. We have to be really strong all the time.
Right.
What keeps you motivated to continue showing support?
I honestly don't know. It's just naturally, I'm just motivated. I can't give you no certain particular reason, but I'm just naturally motivated. And don't let the naysayers get to you.
Definitely. If Nicki Minaj was watching this interview right now, what would you want to say to her?
That she meant she means meant and still means a whole lot to me um in my life, significant impact in my life still to this day. So and thank you for always inspiring me and encouraging me.
That's beautiful. And where can the Barbs follow and support you?
I'm my username on Twitter is bad like Nikki BADLIKE NICKI. The same username for TikTok and my IG BADLIKE NICKI 219 on IG.
Okay. Thank you, DaShawn, so much for joining the Barb Spotlight and sharing your story with the community. To everyone watching, make sure you show DaShawn some love in the comments and let us know your favorite part of the interview. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next episode of the Barb Spotlight. Thank you, DaShawn. I appreciate you.
All right.